That's why if you're not in this truth, man, there's no hope. There's really no hope. If you're an Israelite and you're not in this truth, there's no hope. And if you're a heathen, you definitely got no hope. 33 and 6. This is the only thing that has, the Lord is showing the signs. He's showing you that he's about to bring this to this place. So the only hope you got is what we're talking about, man. Like, even if the Bible wasn't here, which it is, they're still going to war. So what are you going to put your hope in? Because niggas is hopeless, so they say, oh, well, then we all going to die. All right, we're all just dead then.
That's what that nigga Tupac used to scream all the time. I'm hopeless. And you know, that's the spirit, because Jake, that's how Jake is.
God, without Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you are hopeless, man. Right. You have nothing else. That's your power source. If you are not plugged into the power, you're not getting no juice. You're not getting no energy, man. Get that? Oh, yeah.
Romans 8:24. For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope.
That's right, man.
For what a man seeth, why do yet he hope for?
There you go.
But if we hope for that which we see not, then do we with patience wait for it.
Hey, so the thing to hope in is the thing that you can't see. That's what faith is the substance, you know, the things of hope for, of the evidence of things not seen. Jake is so carnal that they only hope in the stuff that they can see. Well, you know, we got the best military in the world. Oh, you know, well, he just dropped the Moab, the mother of all bombs, you know. Trump out there flexing. These other nations better be scared, not realizing, man, the Lord is working on the minds of these other nations, man. Even if they were scared, they're still going to do it. Did not Pharaoh wanted to let the people go? Lord said, you let them go, but I still want you to chase after them so I can kill you. He could have just let them go and let Pharaoh just chill, but nah, he put it in Pharaoh's heart to do what? To chase after them so he could just finish them off, man. And that's what he's about to do to America. Your hope in the military, the Marines, all that is hopeless, man. That's why the scripture says, what? Woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help.
Are they going to still fight? This is 2 Ezra 13 and 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all them that were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yes, just funny.
So you're going to see the galactic, intergalactic warping of the chariots come here, and these other nations are going to be so shook. But the Lord, because he wants to make his power known, he's going to literally put it in their spirits to fight just so he can destroy them. Just so that they can't say, oh, well, we let him win. I let him get that. Nah, he's going to let you shoot everything at him. Yep. And he said he's not going to lift up a sword, a countenance, nothing. All you're going to do is look at him, boom, with the chariots, man. Boom. There ain't going to be no, zap thinker. That's going to happen, man. That's going to be zapped, man. These other nations, because if you don't got a military, then you can't protect your nation. That's how we got took down. We didn't have a military. That's why Tulsa, Oklahoma got bombed, because they didn't have a military. So the Lord's going to take away all these other nations' military, and then say what? I'm setting up shop. You gotta follow my rule. Get down and lay down.
There's the book of Revelations, chapter 19, verse 19. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army.
That's right. Hey, so John already saw the last leg of Armageddon, because the beginning of Armageddon is World War III, but the last end of it is when Yahweh Shai's military comes. Because it's going to be a war of the worlds, literally. Because after the fighting of these, minuscule armies, Yahweh Shai gonna come with his army, and all these other nations gonna try to, after they destroy America, they gonna try to fight Yahweh Shai's military. Because Russia gonna think they got next, China gonna think they got next. Yahweh Shai gonna say, well, you gotta get through me first. So they gonna, like what Ronald Reagan said, will we not put aside our differences and fight against this outside source, common enemy, and they gonna do that. But little do they know, they're not gonna win it. They're not gonna win it, man. This has already been written. It's already been seen. It's already been prophesied. That's all we got to do is just wait for the manifestation. That's why every time we see these prophecies getting closer and closer, we get more joyous, man. So our scripture says, rejoice in the Lord. This is what we rejoice in. We don't rejoice in this folliness of this world, man. We don't rejoice in the draft or getting your favorite player in your team, you know, a Super Bowl. Yeah, we might, you know, it might make us happy a little bit because our favorite team wins for a moment, but we're not rejoicing in that, man. Because the same, after that clock hit 000, even during it, we're still waiting for America to get destroyed, man. We're still saying, damn, I want America to get destroyed. That's the only thing that we're waiting for. We're rejoicing in the words of the Heavenly Father, man. We're not rejoicing in this wickedness, man. We're talking against it, just like how our ancient forefathers were doing it. How Lot was vexed with the filthy conversations that were going on in the midst of it, man. We hate the fact that we gotta see faggots walking up and down the streets, man. Transgenders, man. Having our children having to witness that stuff on TV in Disney movies. Your child can't even watch cartoons anymore. This vexes us, man. And if you're not vexed, it's because the Lord ain't dealing with you. Go ahead.
This Psalm 58:10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked.
There you go. So that's what we're going to rejoice in. People come up here and say, how can y'all just be so evil and y'all hate? Said the righteous are going to rejoice in the vengeance of the wicked, man. And we're going to wash our feet in his blood. Like how Yahweh Shai said that he's going to be treading the wine press. He's going to let us get down with him. And that's what we're going to be rejoicing in, man. Call Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, slice it, man. This honor have all his saints. This is going to be an honorable thing to be able to be in the army of the Lord. They got those songs in churches. What army are you in? I'm in the army of the Lord. Well, guess what? Armies go to war, baby. Armies got enemies. Wait. Y'all don't have enemies, right? It's love everybody. So who you going to war with?
And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast.
That's right, because a lot of Jakes, the world, but you know, specifically Israel, they're going to be deceived and taking a mark. You know, because he's not going to come out and say, this is the mark of the beast, take it. He's going to say, you have no more wick unless you take this. You can't buy or sell unless you take this mark. And Jake being simple-minded and having no faith, they have no hope, and the things unseen, they're going to end up taking it. And the Lord got something for that ass when you do that.
A lot of people going to voluntarily take it.
God, yeah.
They're going to come with the trend. Yeah, you know, because they got 3 forms of the chip. The mark of the beast technology, the mark of the beast mentality, and the mark of the beast reality. You know what I'm saying? So that's how Esau plans on, an insider was bringing it out. First they've been working on the chip since like the 50s. The technology of it is here. You know what I'm saying? Then they want to get the mentality of the people used to what, like a cashless society. Then they going to bring in the reality of it. So Esau trying to ease this new world order in. Because all nations tried the new world order. All nations tried the New World Order and they fell. Esau's gonna fail too, because the Greeks tried it. They tried to make everybody one. But the Persians. But a lot of times when they tried it, they forced it on the people. So Esau trying to come in like with slick craftiness this time. But once he see his enterprise not coming to pass, he's gonna get violent. That's why he said he's gonna come down with great wrath.
Because he knows we have but a short time. After he sees that it ain't happening, like yo, fuck it, throw him in concentration camps.
Yeah, God, that was mad spiritual, because as the brother was talking about, Esau's trying to ease this new world order in, that fire ambulance just interrupted him while he was saying that, you know, and how Job, it says how while he's eating, you know, it'll rain on him, you know, in the middle of him trying to gain his new world order, the missiles are gonna come and, you know, destroy that. And them that worship his image, these both were cast alive into the lake of fire.
That's right. You should like worshiping this way of society, man. You know, being down with the globalism, which is, you know, called New World Order, which is really, you know, the globalism, man. Everybody's one. That's what this devil wants, man. He wants everybody just to be all. That's why when something happens in China's stock market, it affects America's stock market. Everything's all intertwined. You know, it's called globalization. Go ahead.
These both were cast alive into a lake of fire.
So like they even got an actual day. I forgot what it's actually called. It's like something like global, one world global or some shit like that, where it's basically like everybody in the world is supposed to just be together. Everybody's supposed to be one in one accord, man. The Lord's not with that, man. The Lord said he divided the nations, man. The Lord's not with everybody coming together. They tried to do that in the Tower of Babel. That didn't end well. Go ahead. So like, read that from your copy.
These both were cast alive.
More fire.
These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone.
That lake of fire is talking about America, man. There ain't no place where you go to hell. Where you die, you go to hell, and that's where you burning forever, man. Where you got a devil hitting you with a pitchfork. That's fairy tales, man. That's Jewish fables. You know? The hell is going to be brought on earth, man. Just like the first death was on earth. Everybody knows about the flood. Well, the second death is the same, is going to be acted on earth too, man. It tells you that in Ecclesiastes, I saw under heaven the place of judgment. That's here in the world, specifically in America. That's the lake of fire. And this is the only way you can have hope of being delivered out of the lake of fire. Okay, because everybody wants to talk about knowledge, want to talk about, you know, being conscious, but there's only one real consciousness, man. There's only one real acknowledgement, which is the acknowledgement of the truth, of the word, man, of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, which the Lord gave unto babes, which you go into that word, it means unskilled and unlearned. He gave this word unto people that you wouldn't think to have this word, just so that he could be glorified in it. And he told us to come out here and to tell you about it, man, tell our people about it. But since it's coming from us, y'all don't want to listen. But he has his elect that's going to listen, man, which is waking up throughout the four corners of the earth. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
That's it, man. That's the only thing that's going to keep you stable in that time, man. The times that we're coming in, all right? The time of martial law, the time of the famines. If you don't have the wisdom and knowledge, you're not going to be able to survive it, man. You're going to be it's going to literally drive you crazy. You're going to be bugged out. Where that's when Esau's going to come in like, you know what, I can ease your pain. I can ease your mind. Just take this chip. That's why I said wisdom and knowledge of the times is going to be your stability, man. Right. Knowing, Shalak, you got it, brother.
That goes into the 10 virgins. When people wanted that oil, you know what I'm saying? Which is what? The word. You know what I'm saying? Because, and that also ties into the famine of the word. Because one thing that kills people is not knowing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you watch these murder ID channels and shit, and it be families that their daughter went missing, and they be over it. They just want to know that she's dead. Like if they don't know, like she's actually dead, that's why they catch a lot of these serial killers and be like, yo, tell us where the body at. Is she alive? Is she dead? Because they want closure. So these people out here, like the fact that you know what's going on, it actually brings a calm to you. The whole fact of not knowing is a scary thing. And that's what's going to make these people hunt us down and try to look for us. Because they want to be comfort. They're going to want you to talk to them. They're going to want you to, hey, sir, can you tell me what's going to happen next? You know what I'm saying? They're going to want that comfort. But we ain't going to have time for that shit, man.
And the Lord set it up perfectly because during that time, he had the famine of the word come out. Because he could have had us still, you know, if he wanted to, he could have had us still out here teaching during Jacob's trouble. But it would be easing their minds. So he was like, you know what? I'm gonna have it to where I'm gonna let y'all out here when it's all good, when nothing's really happening. And then once that unsettling of the mind, you know, start to happen, then I'm gonna take you off to even make it worse for them. So I'm gonna try to make them find you, and they won't be able to find you. He said he's gonna make our tongue cleave to the roof of our mouths. So they gonna be looking, like our brother said, they gonna be looking for answers, and we're not gonna be, hey, we're not prophesying them. You can't find us. Like, only ones that really gonna be able to find us is those women that's gonna be, those 7 women that's gonna cleave onto us, and they're gonna have to be searching hard, far and wide, man. They're gonna be far and wide. They're gonna be searching all night and day, man. And that's only really to bring back the nation. There ain't no real use right now, because we can bring back the nation ourselves with heathens, but you know, the Lord still have mercy on the women also.
As the brother was talking about how people want to know, there's a bus that passed, and on the bus it says know the signs.
God. Hey, it's funny because you said no, the movie The Knowing. He was calm because he already knew what was going on. Everybody else was going crazy. He was just driving through. He went to his parents, you know, hugged them, we'll be okay. Because he knew, like, yo, damn, I already had these angels coming, you know, show me what it is. Everybody else is going crazy. Hey, we're the knowing, man. Through the spirit, we're the ones that's gonna be calm when everything's going crazy.
Because he said, damn, them dudes on the corner, the cardboard signs was right
the whole time.
Yeah,
in that movie,
and
he was calm too.
Us,
yeah. They were calm too. In what's that? 2012.
Yeah,
2012. Yeah. See? Calm. Start that from the top again.
It's Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
That's right, because that's why the Lord said, the fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom, man. It's all about wisdom. That's what the Lord is a God of knowledge. It tells you that in 1 Samuel. He's a God of knowledge, man. If you don't got knowledge, you don't have anything, man. You don't have anything. You're literally, that's why we say you people are dumb, because y'all don't really know what's going on. The truth, you don't know the truth, man. The truth is what's going to make you free. If you don't have the truth, you don't have the knowledge, you're going to be just, hey, man, there's going to be a sad day. Well, happy day for us, but a sad day for you.
And strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure.
It said wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of your time and your strength of salvation. Having this word, having this knowledge, eating this word is giving you the strength of salvation, man. It's going to make you keep enduring. That's why I say he that endured to the end shall be saved, because you keep enduring because of the knowledge, because of the truth, because that's what I said when I first started, just knowing you're an Israelite isn't enough, because that doesn't give you the full knowledge, man. That doesn't give you the full understanding. You got to actually live this. You got to actually have Yahweh Shai supping with you to keep feeding you the knowledge, to keep building your spirit up, so that in that day you could be strong until salvation. It said the fear of the Lord is his treasure, and that's our treasure. Fearing the Lord is going to give us the kingdom, which is the ultimate treasure, man. It's going to give us the treasure of the peace of mind during this time. That's it. You got something? God, you know. So with that, we're going to close it out, man. Once again, the message is repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. That's what it's about, man. Repentance. While the doors of repentance are still open, but we see it's rapidly closing, man, which means the elect is being sealed more and more, which we give all praises and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai because of that, man. Let us know that we at the end and our kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. So call Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and shalom to the house of David, man, which is the elect, man, the men, women, and children. Shalom.